Up, y'all? It's your boy coming at y'all with that Kakegurui. I believe that's how you pronounce it. With that Kakegurui episode 3, not 3, episode 4 and 5. You already know. Yo, this show, I like it. It's just so over the top on some fucking gambling. Like, yo, you got fucking Jabami. She's basically the best player. She's like the best gambler in the whole school. Like, in these two episodes though, it really focuses on Mary and Jabami working as a team so that they can get their debt lowered and or paid off. You know what I'm saying? So the fourth episode, it starts off with the third left off. You know what I'm saying? Jabami, she a house pet now, and some dudes, they tell her, they're like, "Hey yo, you Jabami, come here." So this guy, he takes her to like some like secluded place, and he grabs like a chair, and he sits down. You know what I'm saying? Like like the badass. He's like, strip for me. And then I'm like, see, I'm like, yo, this shit ain't about to happen because the fan service, like the fan service in the show is like minimal. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it may show like an ass, but like it won't show like anything in detail. It's just like a skirt. Like it show, you know what I'm saying? That shit. But yeah, the dude, bro, he got what's coming to in the fourth episode. I mean the fifth episode, but as for the fourth episode, you know what I'm saying? She was about to strip. But then she was like, nah, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you. You're not my type. He gets mad. He puts her up against the wall like he about to choke her or some shit. And then the one girl from the council show up. You know what I'm saying? The girl with the gun. This girl is crazy. You know what I'm saying? She played out Russian roulette shit. She's like, she's trying to gamble with the dude. She's like, oh yeah, let's gamble to see you let her go or some shit like that. And she's like, matter of fact, how about you shoot me? She pointed the gun to herself. This is like the fucking, okay, I don't know guns. This is like the long part of the gun, and then this is like the handle and shit. She's like, yeah, you shoot me. Come on now. And she's like, she wanted him to do it. Like that's how she gets off. Like I'm beginning to see that a couple of people got this gambling addiction, like getting off on it. I guess your life is that damn boring that you gotta find pleasure in betting on your life or your death. Like what? And the guy he didn't accept, so she got mad because she felt like she got cheated basically, you know what I'm saying? So we see her in the bathroom, right? And this bitch, she's bugging. She's like, I need my fucking fix, man. I need my fucking fix, man. So she playing Russian roulette by herself in the bathroom. She's like one bullet, 6 chambers. I wonder what'll happen. You know what I'm saying? So she shoots it, nothing happens. Empty thing, you know what I'm saying? And she's like sweating and shit. And I was like, she ain't gonna die. She ain't gonna, like, it would've been funny as fuck though. It would've been funny, like, damn nigga, we just got introduced to you and you already dead. That's fucked. You know what I'm saying? And then the weird part of both episodes is she started fingering herself. So you can't say it's just they really enjoy the game. No, they don't just really enjoy gambling. They get off on that shit, like I've been saying since my first review of the 3 fucking episodes. Yeah, so she started fingering herself, and then I was like, oh my gosh, what the fuck? This bitch is crazy. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for when Jabami has to play her. Yeah, but then we also get introduced to what the student council president had at the end of episode 3. The little life schedules, that's for anyone that like can't pay their debt back. You know what I'm saying? Like has a big debt but can't pay it back to the student council. Like you get a life schedule, right? Because the student council has so much power because like they're like mostly rich kids and their parents have a lot of influence throughout their area. You know what I'm saying? So they basically give you a life schedule. I'm like, yeah, you're gonna do this and this. You're gonna marry a senator. And you can have a bunch of kids and all that. And Mary, she was like, yo, I'm not having this shit. She's so what the fuck is this girl shit? And then they're like, yo, you gotta do it though. You know what I'm saying? Like there ain't no way. It's either you pay us back or that's gonna be your actual life, and we can make that shit happen. And I was like, damn, Mary, she was pissed. She was pissed. So she wasn't having that shit. And then they had this thing up in the hall. It was the big debt settlement meeting. You know what I'm saying? It's for everyone that has a debt that they can't pay back, that this is a way for them to lower it or get it totally paid off. So Mary sees that, she reluctantly goes, and then of course Jabami's gonna be there, and they become the good throughout these 2 episodes. They become the duo. You know what I'm saying? They become like good friends almost. Yeah. So basically, this is what happens. For the debt settlement, you basically get caught up in the table, and then everyone like switches debts and stuff, and then you play a certain game, and then that's how you get it paid off. You know what I'm saying? You can either get it paid off, you can get it increased, you can get it stay the same, or you can get it lowered, basically. So Jabami and Mary, they're working together when they get into their table. You know what I'm saying? And it's just they, and then they're with some chick and the guy from the beginning of the episode, that fucking piece of shit. I don't remember his name because, you know what I'm saying, he's only there for 2 episodes. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He owed money, but he wasn't a house pet. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? He just like, he borrowed some money from someone. You know what I'm saying? And the thing that keeps getting brought back into this episode is like, he keeps calling them livestock. And he says it in the 5th episode too. I'm like, I'm not gonna be livestock like y'all. And that reminds me of fucking Satsuki Kiryui. You fucking, what was it? You pigs in humans clothing. Oh my gosh. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I like the elements of this anime. It has elements from like fucking Kill la Kill, fucking JoJo's and all that shit. Fucks with that. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically winning the game. The game was like, it was basically poker. It was Indian poker. That's what it was. Yeah, so he was winning. He had like Pig and Mark and all that bullshit. You know, so I don't know how to play poker in general, so I couldn't understand it that much. But you know what I'm saying? I could get it for some part. You know what I'm saying? So he was winning for most of them. He was winning for most of the turns. But then that's when shit started to get real, and Jabami and Mary started fucking working together and started getting their money deducted and shit. That's when fucking like Mary has these weird out of body experiences where like she remembers some shit, or she's in a certain situation, and when she thinks, she gets like out of body. Like her thoughts are literally making up herself. You know what I'm saying? Like she's walking around and it's like time is frozen on some like fucking Dio type shit, and she's just walking around and she's thinking. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, so weird. It's so fucking weird. But it's interesting too. So then she gets one over on him, and then he gets one over on her, and then she gets one over on him. And the face she makes at the end of the episode 4 was fucking priceless. Yo, I was like, damn, that's my thumbnail. It has to be the thumbnail. Like, what are you talking about? That's the thumbnail. But they fucked this guy up so bad, especially in the 5th episode. Because in the 5th episode, we find out not only is Jabami and Mary cheating, but him and the little girl were cheating because, you know, he used to bully her and shit. And when she first came here, she had like long hair, but then she racked up debt, became a house pet, and then he was trying to fuck with her like he was trying to fuck with Jabami in the beginning of episode 4. So she had like long ass fucking, like she had long fucking hair, and it looked like she had like long beautiful hair. And he like fucking with her when she became a house pet, and he starts cutting all of the shit off, and then she basically became like his slave in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like she had locked off all her emotions and all that stuff, and she had like no self-confidence and stuff. So, and they were cheating by she was like telling him shit like by like touching his palm, and one of the rules is like you can't cheat. So but the game kept on playing, so I don't know what went on with that, but you know, this shit like, and it was being held by the vice president of the student council, but she just let it keep on going on. So yeah, it's basically like they're bluffing. It's a bluff on a bluff on a bluff on a bluff. So it's like basically the whole table could possibly be a lie, while you don't know what the fuck is going on. So you really have to know your shit. And that man didn't know his shit. That's why he got fucked over so bad. Oh my gosh. The end of the shit was like, it was cool because Jabami was like, she was trying to persuade the little girl to go over to their side to like actually like do some shit for herself, because for most of the fucking game, she was just folding, and she was just giving that man all the information and shit. You know what I'm saying? On when to fold and when not to fold, and when to play and when to call, when to raise, and all that shit. You know. And she was trying to call. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, he got mad at, and then Jabami, she got in this girl's head. She was like, Jabami is a nice girl, but when she plays fucking when she gambles, she becomes like so manipulative and bitchy and fucking insane. It's crazy, but I like it. It's so fucking cool. Yeah, so she's getting this bitch head, and she's just like, it's like that scene from Assassination Classroom. It's like when the principal is talking to the students, trying to get them ready for the fucking final exams and shit. He's just feeding them all this shit, and they're becoming like mindless zombies and shit. It's like that, but she's trying to get her to realize that she can actually act on her own, and she could possibly like win this game on her own if she actually tries, if she actually doesn't just stay under this guy's heel. But that ultimately becomes a lie because she doesn't even fucking win. She doesn't even fucking win. But the best part in this episode, oh yeah, and there's a rising action that happens constantly in this episode. It's like there can't be any violence and there can't be any antagonizing. Mary gets called out on the antagonizing by the president of the vice president of the council, and the guy, he gets called out like 3 times on violence. Like, it's crazy. Okay, they have 10 turns. By the end of the 10 turns, it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's over. So then she starts calling off the shits. And first place is Mary. Second place is Jabami, I think. Third place is the girl, and fourth place is the guy, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this man was pissed. He's like, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about?" Because like he's like in third, so his debt is like fucking is big. It's not enough to pay off. So he's going to become a fucking house pet. He's going to become livestock. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, he's arguing with her. He's like, how the fuck did this shit happen? And we come to find out they played this man since before they even got into the fucking room and started playing Indian poker. They switched their little cards. They had little cards that they had to have. They switched them shits, and basically they got money in return. So they basically switched their result money, basically. And she got Jabami's debt, basically, which is like 31 million yen, which is like it's like 2.5 million in American dollars. So, and that shit got sent over to Suzui, so then he can hold on to that. So when she actually gets done with the game, she can take the money and then she can pay off her debt that she has to the student council. You know what I'm saying? And then like it was just crazy because they swapped it and shit, and I had no idea what was going on. I was like, I was so confused. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then I was like, oh shit, they pulled the okie doke on this man, and he was pissed. He was about to fuck them up. But then she like I told you like no violence, and then the vice president came out with the taser on the neck, and my dude was gone. He was out. He had the snot running down and the foam and shit. I was like, damn, played you like a fiddle and shit, my nigga. Like what, you know? And toward the end of the chapter, we see, towards the end of the episode, we see like Jabami and Mary, they starting to gain a better relationship, like as a friendship. And there's one interesting scene when like Jabami and Mary are like, they're like in the classroom, and Suzui's right there. And Jabami's like, yeah, you want to be friends, huh? And she looks over to, Mary looks over to Suzui, and I'm like, and then she starts looking away and blushing, and I'm like, does she like him? Or what? What's going on here? What's going on? Possible relationship? Because in the opening, I think we see fucking no. I think we see Mary and I don't know. A lot of stuff alludes in the opening. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the chapter, we see fucking the vice president, and she's all over the president's like chair and shit. And I'm like, oh shit, this bitch crazy too. This bitch, she's one of those. She has a hard on for the main female antagonist. Of course she does. Once again, like some Kill la Kill shit like Nui Hajime and fucking Ragyo Kiryuin. Oh my gosh. This anime it's not the most exciting, but what makes it exciting is fucking the over the top shit. The over the top nature of the gambling and the fucking faces. Cause it just like you bitch, you fell for it. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives you like those in-depth face. Like, oh my gosh, this show has resting bitch face. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but those two episodes, I really like it. You know what I'm saying? It really shows the how the characters interact between Mary and Jabami. The first episode I said she was like a Raditz. I was wrong. The guy was like a Raditz. She's more like a Piccolo. You know what I'm saying? She's good. She's bad at first, but then over time, you see how she thinks and all that stuff, and she's a good guy now, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, this story doesn't really have a plot, not really. It's just basically like you gamble, you interact, and then you cross paths with the fucking the student council. But yeah, I like it so far. I'll probably stick to this for, I believe it probably has like 12 episodes, so I'll probably stick throughout the whole 12 episodes, you know what I'm saying? But tell me what you guys think. Check the show out. It's not even that bad. It's not if you don't know gambling, it's gonna be kinda like poker and all that stuff, it's gonna be kinda hard to follow. But you know what I'm saying? It's relatively easy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, tell me what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that. Out.